Uy, kuya, nakalimutan mong birthday ni mama ngayon, no?
Walang problema. Magpapadala na lang ako sa World Remit. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, ha? Ay, labot. Si mama tumatawag. Happy birthday, ma!
Salamat anak, natanggap ko na ang padala mong pera from World Remit. Akala ko nakalimutan mo na eh.
Siyempre, ma. Ako pa.
Hi, we're Fourth Impact, and hello to all the viewers of Pusong Pinoy with Malcolm Conlan.
Thank you for always supporting Fourth Impact, and please, you can download our new song, No More.
And all digital platforms.
Yes, and you can follow us on all our social media accounts. Just type Fourth Impact, and everything is verified. So,
Thank you.
God bless everyone. Keep safe.
Hi guys, welcome to another exciting edition of Pusong Pinoy with Malcolm Conlan. It's a real honor and privilege to be with you guys again. This is the third series sponsored by World Remit, and we are truly grateful to them. It's so easy to send money to the Philippines. You simply download the app on the Apple Store or Google Play, and just as easy as 3 clicks, you can send money back home to your family in the Philippines. It's safe, it's secure, it's so easy to use. So the next time you send money back home, please try and use World Remit. You know, today's episode is a real privilege for me to be speaking about these guys. This is the Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club. This is a great organization. I've been privileged enough to be able to attend the Rock on Yorkshire and the Yorkshire Barrio Fiesta now for a number of years, and it's been really a great event. You know, it's been I've travelled to Yorkshire, I've met so many incredible, wonderful people, and today I'm really excited to be joined by the Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club and their chairperson Lolita Body. Hi Lolita, how you doing?
Thank you for inviting us, Malcolm.
No worries. You're in your kitchen right now, right?
Yes, in my orange space.
I love your orange background on your wall, and maybe we can have a virtual tour of your kitchen as well.
Yes, when you come to Yorkshire again, you are invited here.
That would be amazing. It's so much fun, coming to Yorkshire. I know there's a very vibrant Filipino community. How many Filipinos do you think are maybe in Ripon or in Yorkshire? And are there hospitals there with Filipino nurses? Just tell me a little bit about the community and your sort of experience of it.
Well, in Ripon specifically, there's only like 20 families of Filipinos here. Mostly are nurses. But in the whole of Yorkshire, I will estimate it around 7,000 Filipinos, including nurses and all other Filipinos who are married to an Englishman, and the rest are from the neighboring countries.
Yeah, I guess that includes the Leeds General Hospital, I guess, as well. There's also
Yes.
many Filipinos there. And then have you got other big hospitals there as well in Yorkshire?
Yes, we have York. We have big hospitals as well. Of course, we have Sheffield, we have Wakefield, and we have Harrogate as well. So Yorkshire is a big county in the UK.
Well,
so the only problem here is the location where each of these Filipino families live, because we live far apart from each other. That's the only thing.
You've got some fantastic sites as well, in Yorkshire. I know you've got the Betty's Tea Room, which I've seen, and then the Fountain Abbey, is it, where a lot of the stars of TFC have been to before. I know you've been able to show them around, which has been great.
That's right. Yes, yeah. There are lots of many places that you can visit in Yorkshire. And mind you, Yorkshire consists of four regions. There's a North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, and West Yorkshire. So it's a big place, and it's a countryside. So well, we'd like to invite everybody, if you have a spare time, or now that it's summer, that if you're looking for a place to go, come and visit Yorkshire.
Fantastic. I got to meet your mayor before, the mayor of Yorkshire. They are incredibly nice people. I know that Yorkshire is very, very welcoming, and I know they're very thankful for the Filipino community. I know that your fiesta is very the people in Ripon there are really happy about it, and I know it's a really big event in the calendar, but sadly this year you weren't able to hold it because of COVID-19, but let's come on to that later. We have all you wonderful ladies. Hi, how you doing? We have some questions for you. This is like a beauty pageant, right? This is like Miss Universe. I know that you've recently had your virtual beauty pageant over there in Ripon as well. But I have some questions for you. And my first question is, tell me about your beauty pageant and what's the reason for doing it? And this is for Lolita Body.
Right. This beauty pageant, we call it Mrs Philippines Maharlika UK 2020. That's our beauty pageant. So we put that on our calendar to as a way of raising money for our charity. And we choose to organize a pageant because we know that Filipinos are beautiful people with lots of positive attributes, from good looks to great voices, and the pageant enable us to demonstrate some of this skill and talent of the Filipinos.
Thanks very much. Well answered. You win. Congratulations.
Yes. Filipinos are beautiful, you know that, because you're married to a Filipino one.
You know, for more than 21 years, you know, the Filipino people are really kind and caring and resilient, as well as being hardworking. And that's the thing. There are so many wonderful qualities. And I think what's very important is by this beauty pageant, you are able to promote your culture to other races. But not only that, you're also able to raise valuable funds as well. So my second question number 2, is why did you join and what preparations did you have to make? And I know, Lolita, you've assigned these questions out. So question 2, who's going to be the person answering question 2?
Well, that question is assigned to our winner, Mrs Philippines Maharlika UK 2020 Grand Winner, Mrs. Jocelyn Hayes.
Wow, congratulations. Oh my God. So go ahead. Question to Jocelyn is, why did you join and what preparations did you have to make? Can you hear me, Jocelyn? I don't think we have sound.
Jocelyn, can you hear us?
Maybe she can't hear us. Have you got sound? Do you want to unmute your microphone?
My mic is okay.
Perfect. I can hear you now. So I'll go ahead with the question again, and this is for you. Why did you join and what preparations did you have to make?
I joined this pageant because I want to be the one of the events, Maharlika Ambassador, where we all support our chosen charities in the Philippines and use this title to empower the others to help the less fortunate people back in the Philippines. I also want to enjoy the experience of taking part and meeting new friends and enhance my confidence and make new memories to of this exciting and beautiful experience. My preparation involved keeping fit uh, with Zumba and doing my TikTok routine at home, which I enjoy very much, and to amuse all my friends, which makes me happy. And I like to cook uh, the healthy foods and especially my favorite foods of the Philippines. I also practice my speaking skills as this is in the important aspect to join the pageant of Maharlika. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You've won. Oh, you have won. Excellent
Thank
answer.
you.
And it's like TikTok. TikTok is such a craze right now. How do you get into TikTok? Like
Yes.
I can't dance to save my life. Where did you learn your TikTok skill?
I learned this one with my friends as well. Few of my friends doing TikTok, so I learned that one
Fantastic.
with my friends. Thank
Maybe
you.
we need to do a charity TikTok challenge or something like that. Well, thank you so much
Yes, I will
anyway.
do
And
that. Yes, I will do that.
thank
One
you
day.
so much. And honestly, congratulations. I know it's been hard this year because all of this has been done in lockdown, but I was able to watch the whole pageant. I think it was a fantastic competition. I think everybody did incredibly well. Now we have question number 3. And who's this going to be for? Your sound has gone.
Thank you.
Lolita. Yeah,
There's
hi.
another lady who will answer that question. It's
Yes,
Shawnee.
please. Shawnee. All right, fantastic. So this is a question
Sorry.
for Shawnee. And it's tell me a little bit about the fundraising of the pageant and how did you choose a particular charity? Tell me a little bit about the charity and what is the funding going to help towards or what's the money going to be for?
Wait, Shawnee, can you answer that? Oh, let me interrupt you, Malcolm.
It's
Oh,
okay.
The question for Shawnee is same question for Jocelyn Hayes. Question number 2.
okay, sorry, my mistake.
Your
Yeah.
mistake.
Sorry. Number 2. Sorry, my mistake. I've read the wrong question. I'm not very good at this. We'll go back to you. And why
You're
did you join?
excited with
No,
beautiful
number 3.
ladies, Malcolm.
Who am I asking who to? This is a live show. You've really got me now. Do you want to ask the question? If you want to go ahead and ask question 3, Lolita, please.
No, question number 2 for Shawnee. You read it.
Oh,
Malcolm.
sorry. Yeah. What, why did you join and what preparations did you have to make?
Hi, I'm joining this pageant just to encourage women. Although we are married, we can still explore the different side of the like different dimension of being a woman, a Filipina. I want to encourage them that being married person is not a hindrance for us to join the beauty pageant, to participate anything new into your life. You need to take every opportunity that comes into your life and then just embrace what you are. And I prepared this for I do a lot of research about the beauty pageant and to boost my confidence, and I went to a strict diet for the bikini pageant. Yeah, and that's it. That's all.
Fantastic. Did you ever enter any beauty pageants in the Philippines before you came to the UK?
No, no.
Okay, you did really, really well. You're first runner-up, right?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. Congratulations. And anong trabaho mo?
My work is I'm a support health workers, and then I'm studying as a nurse in here.
Fantastic. What about back home? Were you a nurse back home in the Philippines or wala?
No, back home is opposite. I study a hotelier, hotel restaurant management.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. Lovely talking to you, honestly. And really congratulations.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's been great talking to you. And we now have question number 3. Who am I sending? I'm a bit confused now, Lolita. Who's question number 3 for?
Yeah, that's for me. I will
Oh,
explain
fantastic.
all about
That makes
the
sense.
charity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the question is, tell me a little bit about the fundraising of the pageant and how did you choose a particular charity and what will the fundraising go towards? This is the things that people really like to know, your fantastic effort and what it means, what it's done for the Philippines. If you go ahead and let us know.
Right. Okay, I have to read it so I don't make a mistake. Actually, we choose this charity because we've been supporting this charity institution in the Philippines called the Yellow Boat Hope Foundation. So they have different kinds of charitable activities that you can support, but we have chosen this particular project, which is called Adopt a Fisherman. So boats are badly needed in 2 unprivileged barangay in Bulacan. Barangay Calero and Barangay Anilao have a total population of roughly 6,000 Filipinos. The poverty rate here is quite high, with a high number of adults who, because they did not have access to formal education when they were young, they have very little option for employment. Most of the men making a living out of fishing, but majority of their income goes to boat rental. They are forced to rent boats because otherwise they won't be able to fish. Garbage collection is also a huge problem from the residents of these barangays. Neglected for years by both national and local governments, garbage disposal has been left sorely at the hands of barangay officials. So you can see on our video that's showing now, they're cleaning up the river, and that's how they do it. It's very dangerous because the river, the water from the river can go high and the people are just swimming and clearing it up by themselves without using boats. So that is one of our projects. We will provide one big motorized boats to haul the rubbish or the garbage from the river to clean it. And then they will dispose it where is the disposal or the dump site. So these people needs our help. Actually, I myself went to this place, this barangay. We went on the boat to visit them, and I see how unfortunate these people are. They have children. The children can't go to school, most of them, because they have no boats. You know, most of them, they just rely on, you know, who will give them a lift to go to school. And because there's so many Filipinos living there, they really need our help. So this is why the Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club organized this Mrs Philippines Maharlika charity pageant. And to say more about this, these people needs our help because Barangay Anilao needs a motorized boat that is at least 8 meters in length that they could use for river cleanup operation and for hauling garbage from the barangay to the city dump site. So medyo malayo din kasi yon. In Barangay Calero, that's another barangay, what is needed are fishing boats so that fathers could provide food for their families and education for their children. So that's how and why we choose this specific charity project. And we are very grateful. I'm very grateful as well on behalf of the Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club for the support of all the Filipinos and the British alike in our area and in the whole of England, especially in Scotland, because we have Myra McPherson who helped us accomplish this mission. And in Yorkshire and anywhere, all these Filipinos just supported us, and we're so grateful and we're so thankful for their help. And we did manage to donate an amount of money, Malcolm. So it's a
Wow.
good accomplishment for us.
And I heard it was a very good amount of money as well. In fact, it was really, really incredible. And I understand it's going to build a number of boats. How much
Yes.
did you raise, and how many boats do you think it's going to build?
We have raised a total of 4,400 pounds.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes, and that amount we have already donated it to the Yellow Boat of Hope Foundation, and it will go towards one big motorized boat to be used by these barangay people or the volunteers who are cleaning up the river. So you see how much rubbish is there. Because you see, when we visited this place, the river and the sea are almost connected in one point. So if there's a typhoon or anything like that, all the rubbish from another island goes to this place as well. So it's hard to cope up with it if they don't have a boat. So we will give particularly the barangay of Calero, a big motorized boat to use as a community. It's like a taxi for them because they live somewhere where it's the riverside, you see. And the barangay Anilao will benefit, especially the fishermen will benefit for 10 boats.
Wow.
To be given to the fishermen. But that's not the end of it, because we need 25 boats for the whole barangay.
Wow.
And the money that we have raised is only good enough for 10 boats. So we should never stop doing things, aren't we, Malcolm?
But this is life-changing, you know. This is really going to help people in the barangay
Yes.
in terms of earning a livelihood. So if people
Yes.
wanted to contribute towards this and wanted to help further, how could they do that? Is there any way they can get in touch with you? Do you have like a website or something that people could log on to? And how can they help in this important cause?
Yes, what they could do, they could either donate some money through Maharlika, because we have connection with the Yellow Boats of Hope Foundation, or if they don't want to donate it through us, they can go direct to the Yellow Boat of Hope Foundation. Just keep in touch with us, message us on our Facebook page, Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club page, and we will keep in touch and we will help them how they're gonna do that. A person or a family in England can donate one boat for one fisherman. That's why it's called adopt a fisherman. You can adopt one family to have a boat. That means you're giving one livelihood to one family. So 10 boats equals to 10 families.
Wow. Can they name the boat? Can, for example, if I wanted to do one, could it be like Malcolm Conlan boat or something like that?
Yes, a boat, Malcolm, for your information, is around 400 pounds each to build. Yeah,
So,
but
yeah,
this is a kind of boat that is durable and will last a long time. It's not like a kind of boat that they can use today and then next year they need another one. No, we make sure that this boat is durable because this is their livelihood.
Of course. No, this is fantastic work. You know, I really take my hat off to you, and particularly this year with COVID-19 and with the fact that you couldn't really hold an actual fiesta. To do all of this online is truly remarkable. Let's go for a quick break right now, if that's okay with everybody. And then when we come back, we'll carry on with these fantastic questions and this fantastic insight into your work. See you soon, guys.
Uy, kuya, nakalimutan mong birthday ni mama ngayon, no?
Walang problema. Magpapadala na lang ako sa World Remit. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, ha? Ay, lagot. Si mama tumatawag. Happy birthday, ma!
Salamat anak, natanggap ko na ang padala mong pera from World Remit. Akala ko nakalimutan mo na eh.
Siyempre, ma. Ako pa.
Hi, my name's Jane Walker. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Purple Community Fund. We work with some of the poorest children and families in the Philippines. We run an integrated service plan from education, health, nutrition, social intervention, livelihood workshops, right the way through to business startups. And our goal is really to see as many Filipino families as we possibly can help to have a better and more sustainable and safe life. I have this great pleasure of welcoming you to Pusong Pinoy with Malcolm Conlan. And I've known Malcolm for a very long time, and he has been a massive supporter of the Purple Community Fund. In fact, Malcolm's been a massive supporter of pretty much everything Filipino. His drive, his passion, and his energy is just absolutely admirable. He is a voice for the Filipino community in Britain. He supports all up-and-coming bands and charities that are doing work in the Philippines, and I know you are going to really enjoy this show.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pusong Pinoy with Malcolm Conlan. Welcome back to the members of the Yorkshire Maharlika Filipino Club and their chairperson Alita Body. And let's go right back to the questions again, and we have question number 4. Who is this assigned to? Lalita. I need to...
This question is for Myra.
Myra, fantastic. So, Myra, this is, oh my God, I feel like one of the judges of a beauty pageant here. It feels like we're going through the whole pageant again. Like I'm asking you a question and we're going to judge how good your answer is. But let's go ahead anyway. With COVID-19, how has this impacted your event? And how have you adapted? How have you managed?
Yes, with the COVID-19 pandemic we are experiencing right now, we have to shift to a digital approach, which caused us to present the pageant in a new way. We have to utilize what is possible due to COVID-19 and try to showcase the pageant to the best of our ability. We had to create space in our home to showcase our presentation to the viewers of the pageant. It's just a very difficult situation at present, during those times. Everything is improvised. So, but nevertheless, we present it to the very good, as a good show.
Well, I think this is the first time anything like this has been done. I think you guys are truly leading the way. It was entertaining. You were still able to showcase all of your talents. And of course, you're able to raise such a magnificent sum of money as well. So well done to everybody. Whereabouts are you? Are you in Ripon or are you in another part of Yorkshire? And tell me a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind me asking. What's your job? Anong trabaho?
I'm sorry, it's chat. I can't hear.
Sorry.
Questions.
Whereabouts are you? Do you live in Ripon? Whereabouts are you in Yorkshire? We might have a technical problem. No worries, don't worry. Let's go to our next question. And that is question number 6.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear.
No worries. Let's go to question number 6. How are the people of Yorkshire coping with this situation, and how has it affected life there? If you just answer that, whoever's going to answer that, Lalita.
Okay, Malcolm. Before that, we have question number 5 for Emmeline first.
Sorry, I apologize. Yes. How does it feel not actually facing an audience, but being a contestant in the pageant online? What's your feeling? It must, for me, I get so nervous even doing this, so how do you cope with that? Oh my God, how do you manage?
Yeah. Well, without the audience, there is that feeling of distinct lack of excitement and atmosphere. But still, there is great deal of competition between the contestants as we all wanted to do well and representing
So
our
how have you coped
particular
with the
regions.
technical aspect? Do you use a phone? Do you use a laptop? Are you sort of having to get to grips with all of this? Is this something new for you? We've all gone to this online world of Zoom and StreamYard and everything else. How have you coped?
Yeah, I was struggling at first, but then I learned how
Fantastic.
to
So
do
we've all
it. I
become
asked
more
friends.
technically minded. Whereabouts did you come in the competition? Wow, congratulations.
Second runner
I'm
up.
sure, I don't know if I've met you personally. I think I have. You know, when I've come up to Ripon before, I know I've probably met a lot of you guys, but I'm really bad with faces and remembering names. But really nice to chat with you online. It really, really is. Thank you so much. Maraming
Thank
salamat
you.
po. And that leads us on to
Walang
question
anuman.
number 6. And who am I directing this at?
Sonia.
Sonia, fantastic. Hi, Sonia. So,
Hi.
oh, great, fantastic. How you doing? All right. You know, this is really weird.
I'm all right,
Well,
thanks.
this feels like we're really doing some kind of like pageant, and I'm going to pick a winner. Shall I pick another winner based on today? It's not going to be me. So the question is, how are the people of Yorkshire coping with this situation, and how has it affected life there with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, Yorkshire is a countryside, and people here are very proud of their heritage. It was not easy for the people to isolate and not to socialize. However, the Yorkshire spirit has meant that everyone has tried to stay safe and keep the virus under control. Even with restriction, the generosity of Yorkshire people has shined through the supporting Maharlika in any way they could. So the Filipino community did really well around this area, and thanks to their support for Maharlika.
Have there been any people within your local community who've maybe been sheltered? Has any charities helped to distribute food or help support people? There must also be some Pinoys there who've been affected by COVID-19. Do you know of any, and how have people been dealing with that?
Be honest with you, in Harrogate, I haven't met anybody who's really struggled, but there's some organization around Yorkshire that I heard that they really struggle and they need help. Not just only for the Filipino, it's also for the local. So I'm very active on supporting anybody who need help during the pandemic, the really peak time of the pandemic, which is, I think, whatever help that you can give. I think we have to support everybody because everybody have to eat. Everybody is human. So anybody who need help, let's try to help them and support.
I think we've sort of perhaps come through it to a certain extent. I took one of the NHS volunteer roles, i.e. I was phoning people who were sheltered, and that seems to have lessened. And of course now I remember the early days of this pandemic where there was no toilet roll, there was no meat, there was no vegetable. Thank God we're through that, but we don't know if there's going to be like a second wave. You know, it's really hard to predict.
I hope not. I don't want to see the shelf being empty again because it's really sad and depressing seeing the shelf empty. That wow, what's going on? What's going to happen? That everybody's panicked.
Yeah, well, people were even almost fighting over toilet roll. It was really,
Exactly.
It was really awful. You know, there were some comedians
no
and they
need.
were putting jokes about it. What can you do with a piece of toilet roll? You can use it as a mask or something like that. I never thought we'd see a situation in the UK where we'd really be in this position where there's a shortage of food on the shelves. And I know for a lot of elderly people, maybe they can only go out their house maybe once a week and they arrived at their supermarket. But what I found is the community spirit was definitely there. And when I went into the supermarket, I was talking to people, and we don't normally do that in Britain. So I think it has maybe brought the best in people.
Exactly. It's the concern I have is the elderly who doesn't drive and rely on carrier to go there shopping, and they go to the shop, everything's empty. It's sad for them.
It's
I
really
feel sad
hard.
for them.
Well, thank you very
no
much.
need to do that.
Honestly, thank you very much. Maraming salamat. And we
Thank
have
you,
a
Malcolm.
thank you so much. We have a final question, Lalita. This is question number 7. Who are we directing this at?
Well, that's for me again, I think,
Oh,
because I'm the
fantastic.
organizer.
Fantastic. So basically, how do you see the future? And, are you planning to hold a Barrio Fiesta yourself? But also, this is a wider question. What do you think the future of the Barrio Fiesta is? There are so many concerns over large gatherings. How would you manage that? Because I know I've intensely missed not being able to go around the UK to these various Barrio Fiestas. How has that affected you, and what will happen next year?
Well, that is the speculation if there's still Barrio Fiestas next year. And of course, it's all depends on the budget. You know that, Barrio Fiesta is quite a very expensive way of gathering Filipinos. It's a very expensive way to gather Filipinos and to showcase our culture. But as we all know now, digital or live streaming is now the new norm. So maybe next year, we're hoping for the best that we could showcase the Barrio Fiesta again, especially the Yorkshire Barrio Fiesta, because what is important to us is the charitable contribution that we can make and give to the Philippines and to all the needy people there. So obviously, Barrio Fiesta will still be an extremely important part of our calendar for next year, Malcolm.
For me, the Barrio Fiesta is such an important event. It brings people together, brings Filipinos together across the country. But, it's a way of meeting up with old friends. It's a way of helping others and supporting others. And I never thought in my life there would ever be a year that this COVID-19 has affected so many people. Of course, it's absolutely tragic because there's been a loss of life, and that's absolutely tragic. And also, a lot of people have lost their jobs, not only back here, back home in the Philippines. But I think it also means, as you say, to run a Barrio Fiesta takes sponsors and everything else. And of course, this pandemic has also affected a number of sponsors. It's really hard times. What would be your message to other Fiesta organizers who are maybe considering any kind of event for next year?
Well, the only message I could do, as you said earlier in our interview, we're leading the way. So this is it. You see, for the last, this is our supposedly 13th years of bringing the Barrio Fiesta. But because we have lots of event contractors to pay, all the money that we raise sometimes go to our expenses. But this live streaming have helped us to save lots of expenses. So this is the best year of Barrio Fiesta in the history of the Yorkshire Maharlika, that we were able to raise such amount of money because we don't need to pay any contractor. We can bring events through live streaming. So this is my message to them. If they are still planning to do any events for next year, depends on our situation, then this is the best thing to do it. Do it live.
See, that's the thing, though. People don't realize the amount of money that's actually involved in terms of paying security, paying for health and safety, for licenses, for cleaning, for stewards, so many things. And unfortunately, we still have a situation. Maybe people would complain about paying entrance fees. But I know, this is such an important community event, and I encourage everybody to support their local Filipino organization, because this is literally a lifeline for some Filipinos, and I'm sure you would agree.
Yes, I will. Yes, I agree, because for the last 13 years of organizing a Barrio Fiesta, this is where we try to connect to our community, and we don't see each other every day, but we have that spirit of unity that we know each other, we support each other, and this year we have, accomplished that.
Thank you so much. I just have a couple more questions, if that's all right. And I just wanted to ask Jocelyn again. Do you miss your family back home in the Philippines? Are you worried about when you can maybe go back home again? And how is your family coping back home?
Uh, yes, we're planning to go back to the Philippines soon. Yeah, I very miss I miss my family back home in the Philippines, but I need to go this year. I like to go back this year. I miss my family. Then I have charity events going on when I'm going back there. So fingers crossed. But I'm worried about this pandemic and this COVID, this
You
virus.
know, I
It's
really,
bad. But
I really admire the fact that you've taken part in this competition as well. But what did it actually feel like winning? You know, this is really history, because an online beauty pageant, this must be like literally UK leading, if not world leading. What did it feel to be the grand winner? What tell us about that moment.
oh, oh, you know this pageant. I joined this just for the charity. I want to help this fortunate in the Philippines. But you know, when I'm doing this pageant, I'm not expecting anything. But I'm very surprised that I got the title. I didn't expect anything. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. All I can say, I'm very happy about this pageant. I win that crown. So yeah.
Do you have any parting words, any greetings for your family or anyone who's watching, please?
Say it again. I couldn't hear.
Did you want to? Sorry, did you want to greet your family or anybody's watching? Any of your fans? Do you want to say any final words or any greetings to them? You might have a problem with your connection. Did you want to greet your family?
Yes. Yeah, my family will support this pageant, this Malika pageant. They support me, full support, helping me everything, and to see something for the fans that they helping me everything. My full support, encouraging me about this pageant. That I'm very happy, and I got this title. Yeah, that's all.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And to everybody else, would you like to say any final words or greetings if we bring you onto the screen? And as we do, if you wanted to go ahead and just send your final greetings. Go ahead.
Hello to all my family, and thank you for supporting me and to my friends all over the world as well, who bought the tickets and supporting the Mrs Philippines Maharlika 2020.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. And
Thank
Shawnee,
you.
hi.
Hi. Hello to my family in the Philippines, especially in Cebu City. To my mom, hi ma, and then to my fans, thank you for supporting us, and to all the peoples out there who supporting the Maharlika Club, please keep supporting. And to my friends and to the organizer, thank you very much for the good opportunity that you give me. I'm so very, very thankful and grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Salamat. And go ahead, Myra. Okay, we seem to have a connection problem. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please. Do you want to greet anybody and let all of your family, etc.? I think we might have a connection problem, so we'll move on. Lilita, would you like to send it? Oh, okay. Do you want to go and send any final greetings, please?
Hi, hello to all my family back home. Hope you're all well, and speak to you soon.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And Alicia, have you got any parting words, any final words? You know, this has been great, and I really thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who have supported us on this project. Deep in my heart, I'm so thankful to everybody. And my message is, I have to read it again. I strongly believe that as we continue to help the less fortunate people, it will give us power to make the world better. There are deeds to be done, and we are blessed to bless others. That is my message.
How
Thank you,
lovely.
Malcolm, for inviting us.
Thank you so much. You know, it's been a real pleasure. You know, I really wish I could be up there in Yorkshire with you guys or in Ripon, but I hope next year, and I'm hoping and praying that we'll get through this. I'd like to send my best wishes to all of you. Thank you so much for all your hard work, your dedication, and thank you so much also for raising money for this very worthy cause. You know, you've managed to change lives, and, you know, people can't underestimate the fact that this one boat will help a family and will really give them a livelihood in the time of the pandemic, where a lot of people haven't got any opportunity to make money or earn income. This is such a very important cause. So I'd just like to say thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody for joining me. I know we've had one or two connection issues, but I really do appreciate the time that you've all taken. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat and best wishes. And again, thanks so much to World Remit for sponsoring this. It's so easy right now to be able to send money back home. There's a promotion that they have called 3-3, which is the number 3 and the letters FREE. And if you use that on the World Remit app, you can send your first 3 transactions will be free of charge, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay Pilipinas. See you next week.
Birthday ni Mama ngayon, no?
Walang problema. Magpapadala na lang ako sa World Remit. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, ha? Ay, labot. Si Mama tumatawag. Happy birthday, Ma!
Salamat anak, natanggap ko na ang padala mong pera from World Remit. Akala ko nakalimutan mo na eh.
Siyempre, Ma. Ako pa.